He really had a headache, and besides, he was becoming more and more convinced that Lebedev was duping him and was glad that the business could be put off. Here's how things stand. I am his nephew. He wasn't lying about that. Though everything he says is a lie. I haven't finished my studies, but I want to finish them, and I'll get my way because I have character. And meanwhile, in order to exist, I'm taking a job with the railways that pays 25 rubles. I'll admit, besides, that he has already helped me 2 or 3 times. I had 20 rubles and lost them gambling. Would you believe it, Prince? I was so mean, so low, that I gambled them away. To a blackguard, who shouldn't have been paid, cried Lebedev. Yes, to a blackguard, but who still had to be paid, the young man went on. And that he's a blackguard, I, too, will testify, not only because he gave you a beating. He's a rejected officer, Prince, a retired lieutenant from Rogozhin's former band, who teaches boxing. They're all wandering about now, since Rogozhin scattered them. But the worst thing is that I knew he was a blackguard, a scoundrel, and a petty thief, and I still sat down to play with him, and that, as I bet my last ruble, we were playing cribbage, I thought to myself, I'll lose, go to Uncle Lukian, bow to him, he won't refuse. That was meanness, that was real meanness. That was conscious baseness. Yes, there you have conscious baseness, repeated Lebedev. Well, don't triumph. Wait a moment, the touchy nephew cried. Don't be so glad. I came to see him, Prince, and admitted everything. I acted nobly, I didn't spare myself, I denounced myself before him as much as I could. Everybody here is a witness. To take this job with the railways, I absolutely must outfit myself at least somehow, because I'm all in rags. Here, look at my boots. Otherwise I can't show up for work, and if I don't show up at the appointed time, somebody else will take the job, and I'll be left hanging again, and who knows when I'll find another job? Now I'm asking him for only 15 rubles, and I promise that I'll never ask again. And on top of that I'll repay the whole debt to the last kopeck during the first 3 months. I'll keep my word. I can live on bread and kvass for months at a time, because I have a strong character. For 3 months I'll get 75 rubles. With the previous debt, I'll owe him only 35 rubles, so I'll have enough to pay him. Well, he can ask as much interest as he likes, devil take it. Doesn't he know me? Ask him, Prince, when he helped me out before, did I pay him back or not? Why doesn't he want to now? He's angry that I paid that lieutenant, there's no other reason. That's how this man is, doesn't eat himself and won't let others. And he won't go away, Lebedev cried, he lies here and won't go away. That's what I told you. I won't go away till you give it to me. You're smiling at something, Prince? Apparently you think I'm in the wrong? I'm not smiling, but in my opinion you actually are somewhat in the wrong, the prince answered reluctantly. No, just say outright that I'm totally wrong, don't dodge. What is this somewhat? If you wish, you're totally wrong. If I wish. Ridiculous. Can you possibly think I don't know that it's ticklish to act this way, that the money's his, the will is his, and it comes out as violence on my part? But you, Prince, you don't know life. If you don't teach them, they'll be of no use. They have to be taught. My conscience is clear, in all conscience, I won't cause him any loss, I'll pay him back with interest. He's already received moral satisfaction as well, he has seen my humiliation. What more does he want? What good is he, if he can't be useful? For pity's sake, what does he do himself? Ask him what he does to others and how he dupes people. How did he pay for this house? I'll bet my life that he has already duped you and has already made plans for how to dupe you further. You're smiling. You don't believe me? It seems to me that all this is quite unconnected with your affair, observed the prince. I've been lying here for 3 days, and the things I've seen. The young man went on shouting without listening. Imagine, he suspects this angel, this young girl, now an orphan, my cousin, his own daughter, every night he searches for her sweethearts. He comes here on the sly and also searches for something under my sofa. He's gone crazy from suspiciousness, he sees thieves in every corner. All night he keeps popping out of bed to see whether the windows are well latched, to check the doors, to peek into the stove, as much as 7 times a night.